Hey guys, name's Fen playing a game. And I'd just like to say, today, being November 30th, is in fact Thief's 13th birthday. That's right, in 1998, today, in 1998, whatever, the Dark Project was released. And there was much bettering of the entire world. So happy birthday, Thief, and here's to many more years of greatness. This is my very, 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 very small and unsurprise, huge partying birthday thing. Because, damn it, I guess I'm a small kind of guy. What am I even saying? This is Fen playing the Seventh Crystal, a game which might be better played than LP'd, but I don't know. And also, on a darker note, YouTube, please stop flagging blatantly, obviously legitimate comments as spam, thus making me look bad. Thank you. This is a corner that I did not forget which one it was, but I wanted to sort of go back very quickly to some room. Don't know there's a guy through those doors, which are, I guess they're real. Because there's this one room here where and I sort of knocked a guy out and I missed to get this little loot thing again. So for a third time, let us hear what it says. Well, let's play the harp first. Listen to that music. Beautiful.
That's not yours.
Well, I'm a thief. Taking what isn't mine is kind of my job. Well, anyways, I seem to not have remembered ever where to go, so I'm just going to go upstairs. Because upstairs are like right here, and I was gleefully running away like a freaking freak-off. Freak-off is the new insult or cool term, I guess. You know, it's all good. God. This is like, yeah. It's good, but man, oh, I forgot to get this. It's different than King's Story, that's for sure. What's this hallway over here? It's another hallway. There's all
Nobody better be taffing around down here.
Which way are you facing?
Who's that? Let's see some identification.
Going out the other way. That's what I do. Anyways, you know, that guy can stay there because he's a guy. I'm thinking of going around the other way around this hallway around because that way I can catch some guy unaware. But you see, there's some guys over here for some reason I don't even know.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Where are you even? Down there.
Seems clear.
Oh, that's probably the entrance hall. Well, at least I can make some pretense of ghosting. Hey, I'm the professional ghoster. Walking along the floor, avoiding the guards, clacking because it's what I do automatically. I think it's... wow, I can't even remember where I've been. I think it's this way I'm trying to go. Oh, hey, it's a new type place that's extremely unseeable. Even here and on YouTube, it's going to be even worse. But it's just kind of a kitchen or a bar. Not really a kitchen at all, but a bar. There's a dumbwaiter which probably goes all the way down to the first floor. Yes, so the kitchen's below, and here's some kind of alcoholic beverage serving place. It's pretty standard fare for the course. Not par for the course. What are you even talking about? But I'm excited to go to the attic because it sounds like it might be a place of differentness. Oh, what? Hey. What? Hey. Oh, it's like a glass that I can probably shatter. It's above the kitchen. Possibly there's some secrets there, but I'm not even going to check because why would I even bother?
Came up with this idea of no drinking on duty.
Yeah, well,
What's over there?
no drinking on duty is a very stupid rule. I must say it really doesn't make any sense at all. And diary entry for the night of January 24th. Tonight has been a night much like any other, except we'll eat well in the barracks later. The cooks made so much food for the party that there's bound to be plenty left for us. Wine, too, I'll wager. Drinking on duty tonight. 9 o'clock. I just received word that the party has been cut short and the guests asked to leave early. It seems our Lady Alexandria has been abducted. How could this happen? And from the midst of a party, too. Captain Larkin seems very angered by the news and has been taking it out on the guards. There's a man that I must admit frightens me. Just yesterday I saw him beat a servant, though this was certainly not the first time I've witnessed such a thing at the hands of our captain. What unnerved me, though, was the way he beat the man for simply addressing him as captain instead of sir. He spat on him as he cowered, and then he proceeded to strut away down the hall with a disturbing laugh. I will shudder at the memory. I must watch myself around Captain Lorcan. You just called him Captain Sir, so therefore you'll probably get a smack and a spat upon. But if you're like that one prisoner in Life of Brian, you might actually enjoy being spat upon. But I don't know why I would ever have a reason to believe that you're like that guy, so there's no reason for me to be saying that. But apparently, the attic is on the second floor, like the... Oh. Okay, well, it's sort of north. It's up north, and it's sort of right on top. What? Now, wait just a minute here, because this should be the center. Let's see, this... Well, maybe I'm really supposed to get to it from the third floor. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to go to the third floor here if I could see it. I guess I'm like super slur my words meister these days for some reason. I'm like, oh, go third floor. It's super casual, taken to up to 11 and made sort of weird. Oh, what's this? What is this? Oh, it's that. What's this? Man, so many doors. They're just all over the place. There's some chunky shadows. And I guess I'm trying to... Too bad I can't take those swords. They are not, in fact, valuable or anything. They're just... Ooh, what did you say? What did you say, little girl? What did you say? I don't know what you said.
Are you friends with my daddy?
That was quieter than most. Am I friends with your daddy? Well, I don't know. Am I? I seem to be stealing from who may or may not be your daddy, so... maybe not then? I don't know. I guess I can't get there. Well, maybe I can get here or something? Okay, well... Yet another bedroom. Does it have something actual in it? 2 somethings actual. Who is this? I don't even know. I fear for Lady Alexandria and Lord Saturnine. Ever since their baby daughter was lost to them in the tragic accident, they have been growing apart. Once their natures were in beautiful harmony. He tamed her towering operatic passions, soothed her melodramatic instincts. She had the power to arouse in her staid lover and husband a fierce yet tender desire, to pull him away from his studies and alter his tendency to shut out the world. They were a wondrously balanced match, and the feeling of their joy filled the house with warmth. Saturnine once was a humble man, and Alexandria a faithful wife. Now Saturnine's guilt seems to have consumed him. He is closed off completely again and is worse than ever before. All the good his marriage did him seems gone. The young once-mother weeps alone, and her husband makes no effort to comfort her. I can only attribute this rift to devastating pain and some sense of misguided shame over their loss. No one could have done anything to save the little one, but a parent never thinks that way. It's always, if only I'd done this, if I could have saved her. But that's not true. Of course, Alexandria has taken this very badly. Her husband's newfound egotism and obsessions with hammers and gems are unfathomable to her heart, and wound it greatly. She has reverted to a worsened version of her former self as well, working into a fury of self-pity and indignation. Saturnine's seeming apathy is like a mockery of her agony over the death of their daughter, and I dread what she will do in response. Knowing her as well as I do, I can see her choosing a path to swift heartbreak for herself and her husband. In the future, if she can justify it to her own mind, she may take someone in place of her absent mate. His desertion of her may quite plausibly lead to adultery, for Alexandra is a woman whose ardent nature must be satisfied. She is young, vital, and has much love to give that Saturnine will no longer accept. This is breaking my heart. What? Really? Really? Even worse, the most horrid, dangerous choice she could possibly make is cozying up to her. The most horrid, dangerous choice she could possibly make is cozying up to her now. Oh, he is a slick one. I've tried to warn her, but she's been very coy in denying her obvious enjoyment of this flattery, not to mention his interest in her. It would perhaps be not so bad if someone were kind and gentlemanly to her, but one such as him will never offer sincere kindness to anyone, and he is certainly no gentleman. He must have some sort of twisted agenda, and somehow I'm sure Alexandra is the center of it. If only I knew what to do, if only I could get my mistress and master to wake up, to turn and hold fast to each other as they did in the first days, the better days. Saturnine and Alexandria, for all the conflicts their personalities have wrought, have a love as strong as myself and my beloved share. How I wish they were as evenly matched in temperament as Brady and I are. Sadly, they are not by any stretch alike, at least not any more, and it may lead to tragedy. I must try my best to bring them back together, and before the unthinkable occurs. I only hope whatever attempt I make will not come too late to save them from their darker selves. No! I have to be able to do this, don't I? Come on, guys. I have to be able to save these people and make everything happy, don't I? But I've heard dark rumors about this thing having a tragic... Well, I don't know. Let's just keep playing. Distant bells bade farewell this day my last cold embrace. My raven-haired angel, untouched and unkissed, through the mist and from the dark valley, rose to hold me. Okay. That is definitely a poem. Yes. Oh, yeah, sorry, just checking something. Well, now I know a bit more of what's kind of going on. You know, sometimes attics are led to by regular doors. It's kind of weird, but it does sometimes happen. So, this third floor is not on the map at all. What? Really? Yes. Right. Hey. You know what? I just thought of something. What if because look, I don't have a loot goal, right? And all the loot is mostly placed out in really plain sight. What if I didn't take any? Would things be different? Wonder. Huh. I'm gonna try it. I'm just gonna leave the loot alone and see what does or doesn't happen. Some bedroom here that's not marked on my map. I wonder if I get another map or something. Probably not. But bathrooms are always kind of bathroom-like. Oh yes, don't take... Man. Yeah, don't take the loot. Don't take the loot and stuff. There's even like some kind of... Also, this door looks like it's locked, but it's not. I'm very glad I took Lord Saturnine up on his invitation to come take half my 2 weeks' vacation at his estate. Very good of him, I suppose. Saturnine's developed a rather appalling sense of pride these days. I must admit that I noticed the change ever since my arrival. I still rather like him, but it dismays me. His humility was one of the traits which commanded respect from others and impressed his peers, including me. It's strange how completely he has forgotten himself. Well, this place is certainly opulent, attractive in decor to the very brink of pretentiousness. I notice there aren't many costly pieces lying about. I suspect most of the Lord's money is tucked safely away in a bank somewhere, and that which he spent on his estate was channeled into items not lucrative enough to be worth a ruffian's time or effort. The huge, hard, weighty paintings, the large, thick Are you serious? Tacked down imported rugs, the numerous expensive electric lights, the lavish furniture, so on and so forth. The only item truly worth stealing is that delectable sapphire, but it's locked away, and only a master or a fool would brave the dangers of a tight security system like Lorcan's. Now there's a contemptible sort, but he's capable at his job, I'll say that for him. Yes. No, not taking it even though I didn't get a comment. Just it's probably some crazy misguided thing, but hey, you know, I mean, you never know, do you? There might be some alternate path to salvation that I can do if I don't get the gold. I mean, I don't know. After all, greed is the undoing of people and other people, am I right? Oh, it's another bedroom with something. Man, taking loot is such an instinct that I'm like... not even doing it. I guess I'm gonna randomly end here and like start off next episode with the exciting reading of that book, because I think I'm kind of at a fairly okay time or something. I don't actually know, but I guess I'll know in a few minutes. Oh, well, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.